For the 1,000 invited guests, this day of remembrance began with a bus ride. Among the passengers, close friends of the Bushes, but also some very familiar faces.
You know, we're all, very sad. Of course, we're also, heartbroken for President Bush 41. I mean, this is an incredible love story. I went to the library years ago, the presidential library, and I went during the daytime, and I thought, this is a piece of history. But then about a year later, I went at night because I was doing a show out of there, and we actually had to turn on the lights and the same displays, and it was no longer just a piece of history. You saw the love story.
Certainly a legacy of giving among the family, as they saw yesterday at the viewing, the tremendous outpouring of love from all Houstonians and Texans for Barbara Bush and the tremendous life she led, and such a great role model for all of us. Her legacy is a legacy of good, a legacy of a wonderful wife and mother and grandmother, and a wonderful role model for all of us to try to emulate. And that's what all of us Machiavellis are going to try to do, is emulate her wonderful life.
You know, the other night at the Houston Literacy event, that James Baker said that Barbara Bush was spicy chili, and I think that's a great reflection of who she was, is that she was Texan, but she was an American, and a great American at that, and she was a proud role model for our city, and somebody that I think you've seen in the last few days just how proud we all were to be able to call her our own.
I'm thinking about the great contribution she made to our country by being a fantastic mother, by being a partner to a remarkable man, and making possible the arc of his life, and the arc of it's so much for our country that she's done.
Well, I knew her for a long time because I covered her husband's campaign back in 1980. And she was a great lady and a great loss, but my sense about the family is that they're very grateful to have had her as long as they did. You know, not everybody's mom lives or wife lives to be 92, and I think I'll consider that a great blessing, as she was to all of us.
After a service filled with faith, joy, and laughter, friends of the First Lady returned here to Second Baptist, most with smiles on their faces and a final memory to cherish. At Second Baptist, Greg Groogan, Fox 26 News.